What up? It's your boy John Dreams thinking I'm back with another video. You already know. Hey, say one thing I gotta say. Like, comment, subscribe, not trying to get the whole goal. Follow Instagram, box one scores. Andre, follow the Twitter. It's Andre Reacts. I just made a Twitter. So you go to my Twitter, right? You follow it, and like you're gonna be seeing clips, thumbnails, all type of stuff. Like you're gonna see the video, like a little clip of the video before I post it. You know what I mean? So if you want to see that, go follow that. Go follow that. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with Twitter though. You know what I mean? I just made it just because. But hey, today we're gonna be doing top 10 creepiest people caught in the act. I think on caught on camera. It says eight. This man and his friend. I don't know. But hey, hey, hey. Y'all been talking about, bro, I look like Boosie and shit. Like, y'all said that, bro. I was like, well, what you mean? You know what I mean? I don't look like no Boosie. I don't look like him. Alright? So stop saying it. Hey, let's get into the video, though, on my keys, man.
Hey everyone, this is Shrinkgrave here. On today's video, we'll be going to the top 10 creepiest people.
Here's a picture of the man underneath the table at the library. Reports say he was smelling feet.
In number 10 spot, we've got the bread sniffer. This guy, he's in the supermarket at the bakery section, just grabbing bread, smelling it, and then putting it back. That's all he's doing.
Hold on. So you just go into a store, a bread store, whatever you're going, and just go in the bread aisle and just pick up bread and smell it. If y'all do that, you gotta be dumb. Or something. You gotta be stupid. Who goes in the store and pick up some dang on bread and smell it to see if it's good? You gonna know if it's good. Shit, it's gonna be hard if it ain't good. God, people are dumb.
Yo, bro. Yeah, you're supposed to use the wax paper when you touch the rolls.
No fucking wax paper. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Roll Patrol, dude.
Moving on to number 9, we've got a super creepy guy who
that's
broke into this
nasty.
college girl's house in the middle of night, and he went into her room, stole some of her underwear, stared at her while she was sleeping, and at some point stroked her face with his hand a little bit.
Hold on.
It was certain.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So you just gonna break into her career, right? I understand you trying to take whatever the hell you need to do. But you still in underwear and looking at her while she sleep? What type of robbery is that? Me? It'll be different. You know what I mean? I'm coming in there straight for the money, jewelry, all that. We ain't finna look at her sleep. We don't need to do that. Then she gonna see your face and all that. That's too much.
Certainly pretty chilling for her.
I just woke up to somebody going through my closet. I could hear wicker baskets in my closet moving.
Madeline Clausen and her college roommates went to bed at 3 on Saturday morning near 1800 South Foothill Drive. Police say the intruder tried to get in through a window but instead knocked down the front door around 4:30. Then he went upstairs into Clausen's room in search of lingerie.
He took a lot of our underwear.
At number 8, we've had a couple who figured out
That's
that their
weird.
neighbor was as creepy as it gets, because it turns out he had been spying on them and 8 other neighbors, so 9 different houses in total, for
What?
over 5 years that he had lived there.
Oh,
and
no,
he would
son.
record them inside their houses, through the windows, that kind of stuff. He would set up like a camcorder, doing a bunch of different stuff, changing, showering, sleeping, doing the dirty, all that kind of stuff. He got himself
nasty.
a lot of footage.
Bro,
Lane and Peyton Montgomery wished the man dressed all in black that they'd seen outside their bedroom window in December 2016 was just a burglar who wanted their belongings. Instead, when arrested, they would learn that shadowy figure was Matthew Flesher. He was their next-door neighbor, and police would describe him as a prolific peeping Tom and sexual predator. They seized this camcorder and discovered secret recordings of the Montgomerys and 8 of their neighbors dating back to 2011.
In the number 7 spot, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first
why do people do that? Like, I don't understand. People do the dumbest things in the world. Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, that's just stupid. To me, it's real stupid. No.
Saw this one when I was looking for clips for this list. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a fake headline or something like that, but it's real, and this involves a guy in a library at this college school, and it turns out he was hiding under one of the tables in this library waiting for somebody to sit down so that he could sniff their feet. So this guy is the foot sniffer. That's what he's known as. He was caught. There was a picture of him hiding under the table. You can't make it up.
Here's a picture of the man underneath the table at the library.
face.
Reports say he was smelling feet. Here's a second picture of him and a third of him driving away. Students are reacting.
I hate feet, so I can't imagine somebody doing that to me. I would run.
It may seem funny at first, but then
I think that's pretty insane.
I think it's pretty disrespectful.
psychiatrists say foot fetishes are common and there's nothing wrong with them as long as there are willing participants.
Moving to 6, this one is really messed up. We've got a girl who is going into this fitting room at this store because she was trying on clothes, seeing if they fit, that kind of stuff, just the usual thing, you know, everybody does it. But what she didn't know was that there was a guy waiting for her to go inside of this fitting room so that he could grab his phone and start recording under that door, because there's a little bit of a gap, and get himself some footage of whatever she was changing into, or when she didn't have any clothes on, that kind of situation. What he didn't know was that there was actually security cameras watching him do what he was doing.
Who does that? Like that was some stuff like in 2016, maybe around there. Like I don't understand why people be doing the stupidest things. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? There's a lot of security, a lot of cameras. Like, oh my god, y'all people stupid. That's just nasty. If you wanted her, you should have just, oh baby girl, what's poppin' with you? You know what I mean? Like you should have just did that, but you wanna, you know what I mean? Like.
Number 5, this guy is messed up on a whole different
Ugh,
level. He went up on this woman's porch and wouldn't leave. She started, being concerned, told him to leave, ended up having to call 911, and after she did that, he basically went up to her window and started whacking it, more or less. And that's kind of the situation. Pretty creepy. I gotta be honest, I was looking up different ways to say whacking it so I didn't get demonetized, because now I'm kind of risking it. I saw one of the phrases was heating up your ship's main cannon.
A woman in East Nashville says this man walked onto her property Sunday while she was out on her porch.
Told me that he saw me, he wanted to be with me. I told him to leave, that I wasn't interested.
He eventually left, but 5 minutes later, she says he came back and she ran inside.
He was yelling at me and pounding on my door to get me to open my door. I just had a knife in my hand the entire time, and I was ready to attack.
After calling 911, the woman says he did something even more disturbing.
Then he walked in front of one of my windows and unzipped his pants and started.
She called 911 again to update dispatchers and says an officer arrived in seconds.
Real quick, before the next one, make sure you leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel, or else somebody is going to sneak in your bedroom tonight. In the before spot, we've got a homeless woman inside of this donut coffee shop, and this homeless woman apparently comes here occasionally. However, this time there was a problem because she was making a bunch of weird noises, doing a bunch of creepy stuff, quite frankly just scaring a lot of the other customers. So she was asked to leave, and when she was asked to leave, she got mad and threw her hot coffee at the owner of this donut shop and threw it all over her face, that kind of stuff. Luckily, she was fine. However, this homeless woman now is, maybe facing some charges when she gets caught.
It's the security video. Cindy Seams says she can't bear to watch.
Hearing the video, I think it was worse for me, just because.
Shorty beamed cracked shorty, and she ain't do nothing. Boy, you got beamed up, bro. You should have just tore her up, bro. You wild, man. You just gonna let her do it like that?
Because remembering that I screamed when she, threw the coffee at me.
It happened Friday morning at the Spudnuts Donuts in Canoga Park. In the video, the mother here seems to be consoling her daughter before the store owner walks over to the corner table.
Just
being loud and wailing, scaring the little girl, and that's what concerned me.
Seems says the woman is a homeless person who comes into the store from time to time.
Order 3, this involves a homeowners association or an HOA. And some homeowners associations, they're good, they help the neighborhood, but this one definitely did not, because they are a bunch of power-hungry, crazy people who were kind of creeps at the same time, too, because they were so dedicated to just finding people that they didn't like that they put a phone on a selfie stick so they could take pictures of areas that they're not supposed to, inside of people's houses, in through windows, a bunch of creepy things, and then started finding them. And some neighbors started realizing this and started fighting back, and it was a whole huge situation in this community.
Cunningham said the HOA crossed the line when residents started seeing board members using a selfie stick to peer in the lanai to check for violations.
If I saw a camera peering into my patio, I'd be thinking he'd ready to rob me.
Cunningham isn't alone. Neighbor Mary Lou Polipti showed us her letters too.
And then they can go inside like that, the camera.
She said she feels like she's living under a dictatorship.
I'm in the United States.
At number 2, this one isn't quite as creepy as the other ones on this list. It was painted in the news to be kind of a creepy situation, so I'm including it, but this involves a Disneyland rabbit. And this is a guy obviously in a costume or whatever. Quite frankly, the costume looks kind of creepy to me, but he got in some hot water because these girls went up behind him and pulled on his tail, and apparently it made him mad. He turned around and started chasing them and kind of was saying some choice words to them as well and some stuff like that. It was all caught on camera, and I gotta be honest, I kind of side with the rabbit on this one. I'm not even gonna lie.
After one daughter pulls on the tail of the white rabbit, his other daughter, 14-year-old Jocelyn, also takes a turn. Immediately, the rabbit follows her. Jocelyn Carlos says the rabbit held her by the arm and neck.
He told me, "Don't you ever do that again, or I'm going to call security and tell your stupid friend to stop doing it too."
Moments later, you can hear her sister Alexis yelling.
But I respect that though. Like, you just don't just come up to people and just pull them. That just is gonna be consequences, okay? Consequences for doing it. So I don't know why they did it in the first place. I don't know where they live. You should be helping your daughter. Sure.
He does, but the sisters say they hear these parting words.
And finally, one spot we're going to video off with, easily probably the craziest one on this list. This involves a guy who took somebody's life and then proceeded to cook him. I mean, he basically just cooked different parts of him. In fact, when he was arrested, he was actually in the middle of eating this guy's liver. He had like cooked a little recipe situation going on and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, it does kind of seem like it was recorded with a potato on about 12 FPS. I'm sorry about that, but here it is.
I tried to move it and saw some hands sticking out.
Now police are confident that they have their man. Nikolai Shadrin is charged with killing Ilya Yegorov, a homeless man down on his luck, invited to Shadrin's home to share a drink. The most gruesome discovery, the suspects claim to have cooked and eaten parts of his victim. The manager of the apartment block was present at the arrest, but didn't want to be identified.
Alright, bro, that's the end of the video. You already know what's popping. These were crazy people. Alright? If you want to see more top 10, top 15, top 20, whatever you want to see, tell your boy DM me. Yeah, DM me, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be mad, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people be like, oh, I want to DM him, but I think he gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad at all. Only thing I do is just DM me. I'm gonna get the notification and everything. You tell me what you need, what you want to see. But your boy's finna hit 100 subs. Can y'all please get your boy to 100 subs? Please. And I'm dropping this video today, so have them notifications on. And tell your family, your friends, and everybody that you know. Tell everybody about me. And I bet you they're gonna like me. Okay, peace out, y'all.